Now, this is the comment from TASHA K that baited CardiB into a new level of misery. Hello, everyone. I hope all is well. Now, to these public figures, these celebrities, may I ask, why do you think your feelings are important to a stranger? Why do you believe that a stranger would preserve your feelings? They don't know you. Especially if your life issues are out there for public consumption. No one cares to preserve your feelings. So you have to learn that you have to deal with these things and put your emotions in check. Now, CardiB, in true CardiB fashion, decided to respond to TASHA K. And she said, and TASHA K with her despicable ass, to bring up takeoff to prove a fake ass point is disgusting. I lost weight, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. Me and my man still dealing with that to this day. I'm a rapper. We targeted all the time, so of course I have guns for protection. But since you want to be funny for comments, I'm gonna make sure your kid don't go to college. You think my lawyers don't know you're hiding money in Africa? I'm gonna make sure I get every red cent of my 4 mil. Don't ever put takeoff name in your mouth. Now, I do believe that as a consequence of her not being able to control herself and to just leave well alone, what was in the dark was conveniently brought to light.
It was somewhere in my old phone where, as I'm pulling up, Cardi's leaving. Her license plates say Berkeley's, and it's like a black SUV. On their studio over at Vineland, and it's over on Vineland in North Hollywood. I got videos in there too as well, but Offset used to always take my phone whenever I went in, and whenever we were together, he would take my, make sure I didn't record us together or something. And he and I were together before him and Cardi, and then after they were together. And yeah, I have her blocked. I've had her blocked for a while. My old page was so much better. I wish I didn't lose my old page.
So then Offset responded and was like, please. Then Tasha was like, please, nothing. I got more receipts. She been knowing you. She on Culture Bed. Child, what? Look at this video.
Now here is the alleged mistress, gathering evidence, obviously, to expose him later. Because why else would she do something like this, you know? These women are always smarter than the men. And the men do these things for the thrill that it provides. You know, never foreseeing the consequences.
Then she came back and said that the blog that ran the exclusive was getting threatened by Cardi and Offset. So she took matters into her own hands and leaked the number herself.
Now, Offset being accused of cheating should not be shocking to anyone, not even CardiB, because Offset has been around the block a few times. So it's kind of surprising that she wants to fight the world, which frankly is a very juvenile response from a woman who has been around for a while. You know, she constantly gets into it with people because of her hurt feelings. And if no one has told her by now, hurt feelings does not fare well in this social media era. Because realistically, social media is a universal echo chamber that strokes egos and leaves nothing but destruction in its path. That's it. So for that valid reason, it is advised that people of celebrity status ignore what you cannot control. Why would you feed into the nonsense? So Belcalis Marlinez Almanzar, aka CardiB, it is counterproductive for you to consistently and constantly get into these YouTube spats with the impulsive emotional responses. You are making yourself a target, especially as it pertains to TASHA K, because TASHA K is a blogger. She's good at what she does. She is a veteran blogger. Your businessman is her business. She will also troll you into what now seems to be a very accurate account of something Offset did with another woman. Now, this is a message between she and Offset. It says, wait, I'ma sneak you in. This is Offset. Give me 2 men. Go back by the truck. This is her now. Walk or park? He says, park by the truck, then I'ma open the gate. She says, LOL. it's the evidence. And this woman does not seem to be a rookie. She seems to have made her rounds as a, men of a certain reputation. Because now I think she's with Suge Knight. Isn't that man in prison for doing something awful to someone else? Anyway, now on one hand, CardiB is emotionally impulsive, whilst TASHA K is crafty and relentless. Are there any guesses on who is really level-headed here? And listen, another thing about CardiB. Real support, or I should say support on social media for certain issues comes mainly from black women. And with CardiB, she has ran the gamut of insults and ridicule for the black women who she's had issues with. She's called them derogatory names, and most times it's when she's defending her husband. It's ridiculous. So now I would think that now that she seeks the support of these women, she's not going to get their support. Because everybody's going to be like, this is all on you. Deal with your issue. This is your man. You're his prize. You're his preference. Deal with your man. Why is he cheating on his preference? Why is he cheating on his chosen one? So, now she has another load of stress lumped onto her plate because of what her husband allegedly has done yet again. Furthermore, I do believe CardiB thought she could control Offset. Yes. But this clearly shows that these men hold absolutely no allegiance to anyone but themselves. They focus on self. And listen, cheating is selfish. It is done to fulfill a selfish desire or desires. So nothing you do can intercept or stop what is intended. With all of that being said, I think this time, this is an unpopular opinion, but I do believe that this time she's going to leave him. Come to that conclusion solely on this premise. Now, this is a whole white woman, and CardiB wants to be the only exotical he ever idolizes, okay? Now, the mere fact that he took this woman into his home and she said that they were dating long before he met CardiB would be significant to anyone, right? Now, if that were a black woman, she would state to prove that she was the better woman. And, these men talk a lot, and they let these women know that they value them and that black women are really not their preference. So she would have this in her mind, that, she's the chosen one, she's the better woman. So if it were a black woman, do what she does best. She would berate her, she would call her names, she would belittle her. Because men lie a lot to insecure women. They say things to them that they know they want to hear. This time, she has real competition. She's also an exotical. She's also a preference. So I don't think CardiB wants this type of competition. So because of that and the embarrassment and this being plastered all over social media, this is really hot on the social media streets. CardiB, and she also has a lot of pride. She's very, like I said, ultra sensitive. She thinks a lot of what people think of her. This is not going to fly. Even if she leaves him now and then they reconcile, she is going to leave. I don't think that this is something that she's going to just sit there and stay silent on and not act. She's going to do something. Whether she comes out publicly and humiliates him or whatever. And I don't believe she's going to do that. She's going to try to preserve whatever they have because she wrote for him. Remember, she stood up for him the last time that it was alleged that he was having an affair. She basically said, this is my man and I'll stick by him. This is a mess and it should have been an anticipated mess. But I could only see the rabbit hole getting deeper and deeper. Anyway, as always, let's continue this conversation down in the comment section.
I said what I said.
Do you believe she'll stay or leave? I know, it's a toss-up. Anyway, as always, stay safe and be self-aware, and subscribe for more snippets of wisdom. Andrea Talk. See you in the next video.